Hello, everyone. This is KJ PC Gaming, and we are back in the infected. It is the dead of winter. I've had to move some stuff around. I've had to do some things ahead of schedule. I ran out of water the day before it started snowing, and oh boy, it was a mess. So here's a stove I made. That's just 10 ingots. Super simple. Um, Over here in place of bowls and other right there, a coal heater, and works really well. Works better than the forges do. It was super cold upstairs. Even after finishing everything, it was only 6 degrees Celsius up here. So I put one of the forges upstairs to keep it warm. And that works for that, but it doesn't work for the plants anymore. And I also tore down the building next door, our first little beginner house. I had to use all the coal, all of the iron, so 10 for that. And also, because it was an emergency, I went ahead and I made this. And this is food right here, the big water tank. And we have a bear. He's right there. He's looking for me. We'll go stand by the fire. See if he attacks me over here. Yeah, roar. So I've been working on replacing the iron and finishing up, sealing up the building. I also made a ton of fuel. It's right there. That's out of all that fish that I rotted. And this is all the food that I have, but I have tons of seeds, and we can make more planters. I've got the feathers out because we're going to make some clothes, and we're also going to need this. I don't remember exactly how much of that we need. Am I going to have an issue? Oops, wrong door. Yep, I'm going to have an issue with him. Let's see if I can reach him. There we go. You see, by blocking these areas, that works out really well. And fresh meat that you cook gives you fat, and so I had a problem getting enough fat. You can see it's still low, but we'll get some more. But first I need to make some clothes because it is negative 4.5 out here. And I think we can make this on the workbench. Let's see here, clothing. Winter coat, 25 plant fiber and 10 feathers, and it says on the workbench. So let's split that stack and split that stack and split it again. Take 2 off. That'll make it easier. And I think that should work pretty good. There we go. Now that goes straight on, so you're going to overheat, and it'll tell you that you're too hot. We can also make pants that way. Snow pants. 20 plant fiber and 12 feathers. So we'll take those off of there again. Should have left well enough alone. 12 and 25. Did I get that backwards? Looks like I either got it backwards or I can't make that here. It says on the workbench, 20. All right. Let me take 5 out of there. There we go. Put my eyeballs on. All right. This is great for being able to go outside and work. but we're going to need that space right there. And let's get rid of all of this. And we'll get rid of that. And we'll start grabbing these again. I still want to make an extractor. Let's see if I have any more of those left. I think I do. I have 3 left. You see, I'm carrying a piece of coal. I think I'll carry 2. Just in case I see something burning out. We'll go ahead and put these 3 on. There we go. And get that out. And that should be, unless there's a blizzard, it is snowing, so it's going to be pretty darn cold. And I don't have any shoes on. There's some. Got a deer running next to me. They bump into you, they push you around sometimes. I think we had an episode where a lamb jumped right in my face and pushed me. Do a lot of running back and forth in the wintertime. You do take damage if you are too cold. And you take damage if you're too hot. Now it's really snowing. It's starting to snow more and more. I need a rock. Here's some. A lot of what I've been doing is just fixing the damage because, boy, it's hard to tell the difference here. Maybe if I just spam the pickup button. Oops, there's one. There's one hiding in there. How we doing? That looks right. Because all the plants died, and I ran out of water, and I was like, gosh, when's it gonna snow? And then I thought, all right, fine. I was saving all that iron ingot to make a mineral extractor for more iron, and well, gosh darn it. That's the way that it goes sometimes. I had to use it. And we'll drop that in there so we're not carrying too much weight. And how's the fire? Check that fire. Check that fire. Go upstairs and check the upstairs fire. I'm kind of surprised that I have to heat this area. I don't think I did in my other house. See, this probably needs water. And yep. Well, we're going to have to throw away some good water. I could just put it in the plants, but that makes an uneven amount. And it's easy to just throw it away and recook it. This is exactly half a bottle for each. As you can see, I'm just digging snow out of the floorboards here and putting that right on the plants. I do have that tank outside. And it saved me. Grab that last one. I think I should probably add more plants. Let's see if I can add more water. Yeah. You probably hear that sound if I turned up my effects a little bit better. You can hear the sound of the snow being dug up. Now let's see if this helps with the fat a little bit. That's much better. There we go. Alright, I don't need to eat more. Just waiting on that. Grab that. I think there's more rocks on this side. I haven't spent too much time on this side. There's a log I can pick up on my way back. I haven't spent very much time on this side because, well, my door's on the other side. Mostly that's why. I think in my other game I was getting a lot more bear attacks from this side than from the other side. And so I'm a little bit leery of it. Now, oh, there's the log. We'll grab that. Grab another log. Toss that in the pile. I got all of those planks back from that little tiny 4x4 building. And quite a few logs as well. This gets to be quite a little process here, but it's a great winter activity. And you see we're slowly filling that up. And we got one for there. Make sure you keep your doors closed. That is vitally important if you are growing plants inside. That box is empty. I could use it. I don't think we need to waste coal on the fire. We've got all this firewood right next to the fire. Hey, look at that. Free food. That's awesome. There's a stick and an extra rock. Food counts as part of your weight, so if you really need what you've picked up and you're just completely, overweight, check and see if you can eat some food, and that will reduce your weight. I just love this. It's so relaxing. Even when I was freaking out a little bit earlier because I couldn't get the house warm, and it seemed like it ought to be plenty warm. It doesn't seem like all the rocks. Here's another one. They go everywhere. All right. Here's another one. What's the weight look like? 45. Pick up almost 5 pounds. That doesn't weigh 5 pounds. There is food out here in the wintertime, but you got to be able to survive it. So making those clothes is pretty important and pretty helpful, because otherwise you're just spending a whole lot of time surviving winter days, We'll go ahead and grab 2 this time. And we got 1. And some more rocks. As long as you're gaining, you're doing good. Those over there, and some more seeds. Really am seriously thinking about, boy, they look ripe. Oh, these are ripe. Really am seriously thinking about adding more food. Oops. Let's go ahead and eat one. I think we're okay. Let me just quickly, coal lasts a long, long time. And I don't want to waste it because I don't have a lot. That's all I have is these 5 pieces right now. We can do all of the aluminum and all the copper. I do have a place to store it. Just grab that. And pick it up again so we can turn it around here. Or I can go ahead and make the shelves, which is what I should probably do. But having that extra, do I have room there? Let's see how much of this I can pick up. It's enough for 3 more shelves, even though we don't have cobalt yet. I think I will put in a second iron shelf. Is it going to be right this time? And copper. I don't know why it wouldn't just be facing me. And, oops, didn't change the page. Aluminum. That doesn't really fit there. Well, that's okay. They're all backwards. Every one of them are backwards. If I could ever learn. Doesn't seem like it would be that difficult to learn. Which one was that one? That's aluminum. Oh, that needs to be moved again. I don't like the way that looked at all. It's really hard to see. That's much better. All right. Let's grab some more super quick because I left the door open. You would not believe how fast your plants can die. There we go. All right. Gotta move them all. Oops, that's still wrong. There we go. See if I can fit that a little bit closer so that other one doesn't hang out quite so far. Oops. There we go. Oh, that's terrible. I'm not a perfectionist, and I'm certainly do not have anything like OCD, but I do want it to look fairly nice. Oh, I got 4 boards left over. How many of that make 2? But this is a wintertime occupation right here, and because you need a ton of this stuff. Let's put these boards away before they drive me crazy. Somewhere around here, there's copper. I also have some uncooked, and I did make that for aluminum. There's more copper. Let's see, that's going to be 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Start making this stuff. How are we doing now? Now we're ripe. Okay. I haven't touched my water. Oops, I missed the button. I'll put that right back in. The tricky thing about watermelon is that it cuts in half when you harvest it and takes up twice the space of anything else. And that's all lined up pretty good. Put that there. You want to watch the order that you eat food in as well, because it goes off, so it won't keep. So that only has 29 minutes. This has almost 2 hours left. This has days. Dried fish, dried meat of any kind has days. It's I think it's like 17 or 18 hours, something on that order. We're not really hungry, so I'm not going to waste any food here. I'm going to drink one more time if I can and empty it to make it easier. And we'll go ahead and water the plants again. Oh, they're not quite empty anyway. I could have used the fresh water. I'm standing on my planters. Good grief. There we go. And we'll finish refilling that. We'll take it outside. And go ahead and get some fresh water going. And now we can get our aluminum and cobalt cooked. So we're going to have 2 iron, 3 cobalt, and 5 aluminum. We just need 1 more iron, and then we can make another mineral extractor. That takes 8 planks, so we're in good shape there. So we just need that to finish up, and we'll be good to go with that. I don't think there's anything else. We can make these to light the place up better, but it's not imperative. I'm trying to get things that are like super important. We don't have the tech for that yet. We can make a sink, but we can't make the power to run it. So I don't know why we're able to make a sink. This is going to be first thing in the spring. We're going to go start getting those. These storage containers can be stacked just on each other, or you can build a rack to stack them. You notice, though, that it takes 40 planks and 6 iron ingots, when really you can just pick them up and put them on each other if you want to do it that way. If my hand was steady, they do snap into the rack nicely, but not too worried about building that rack yet. We're not at the point where we're storing that much stuff. I miscounted again. That looks cool. We're getting there. All right. Now we can make, this is not where I want to make it though. Now we can make another extractor. And I really do need to move this stuff around. I think I'm going to take away these 2 floors. Really, this floor is just for this pole to support the building right there. And we can put an extractor right here. That'll look a lot nicer. Right there. Go. Oh, I've got 1 plank on me. Get rid of that. Oh, there's a rock. Grab it before it disappears. All right. There's all the planks we need. We can't quite carry all of that. We need 7 more. There we go. And we need some fuel. Where did I put it? There it is. We're going to break one of these off of here because it only takes 4 fuel to fill that. There we go. And it's fueled, and we're going to turn it on and check to make sure it's on. This is going to give us rocks, iron, and I think coal. And I'll be very happy to see the coal for sure. Let's go ahead and grab that water. And I think we could use to go get some more rock. We'll go this way this time. There's one right there. Awesome. We're just passing through the winter here best we can. I'll tell you what, those clothes make all the difference in the world, because you couldn't stand to be out here for 10 seconds without wearing those clothes. And so they make the game in the wintertime definitely more available. I don't know if I would try to take off for the city, but I might try to take off and check the aluminum. It's not as far away. It is pretty far though. Oh, it's nice to hear the hum of equipment working. And I'll tell you honestly, we are going to need a ridiculous amount of these ingots of every kind. I did say copper, right? Not iron. This one doesn't give iron, it gives copper. Iron is off this little area. It'll give us iron. That's the next one we'll make. But it takes a tremendous amount of this stuff to put power up and get enough power to actually run stuff. How are we doing over here? Perfect. And that one almost burned out. All right. Got that going. We still have a little bit more aluminum we can do. Is that 6, 7, 8, and 9, 10. All right. Very efficient. How are we doing here? We're fine. It's not snowing yet. That's good. Pleased about that. Almost there. All right. Alt right click there. Quickly move that stuff. And we'll move these 4 back on. And we are golden. We got all that ore cooking. And now we're just waiting on more. And we got to keep the plants watered, keep the fires stoked. It's already January. We've only got 1 more month of winter. And then we can definitely take off. All right, you guys, I want to thank you all so much for coming along. Please click on the like button so that YouTube will share this video with more people. And have a great day.